Well, hello. Welcome to the Holistic Research Academy. I'm Dr. J.P. Amante, and in this video, we're going to talk about the elements of healthy blood to have a long, healthy life. One could argue that your circulation is one of the most important parts of keeping our bodies healthy, vibrant, and living for a long time. The natural things we can do to boost our circulation are exercise and using heat therapy, such as steams, saunas, hot baths, and heating pads. We can also use breath work along with manual therapy, such as massage, adjustments, and manipulation to naturally increase the circulation into different parts of the body. You see, blood is a connected tissue that connects the entire body to deliver vital nutrients, oxygen, and energy into our cells, but also removes waste products and metabolites. By looking at the health of each blood cell and how it's able to deliver nutrients and remove waste products will give us a good indication of not only how healthy we are, but how long we could potentially live for. Recent evidence and research now indicates the top blood biomarkers that are connected to longevity and healthy aging. You want to be sure to find a qualified physician who can do good lab blood work. Now remember that all these biomarkers are within a range, so it's good to follow up with repeated tests over time to make sure that you're staying within an ideal range and correct any imbalances that might be in your blood. Now, the first biomarker connected to longevity is inflammation. The top inflammation markers are looking at the levels of C-reactive protein along with interleukins. Now, these are the messengers between the blood cells in the body. Now, there's a general term called cytokines. A cytokine is a cellular messenger. So the more cytokines you have running around your system, can indicate the more inflammation there is, and this can be indicated by measuring the amount of interleukins in your blood. Next, look at the metabolic markers in your blood. The two main ones is looking at the levels of glucose, meaning blood sugar. You can also measure the insulin amount, as well as glycosylated hemoglobin known as HbA1c. HbA1c is a good indicator of how much blood sugar has been in the system over the last couple weeks. The other metabolic marker is the lipid profile, which measures the types and amounts of fats in your body. You want to look at the ratio of HDL to LDL. Ideally, we want this to be 2 or 3 to 1. HDL stands for high density lipoprotein, or you can also think about it like H for healthier types of fats, versus LDL, which is low density lipoprotein. So we want to keep low LDL levels in the blood and higher amounts of HDL. Another biomarker to look at in your blood is the hormone levels. Testosterone and estrogen are present in all human bodies, with testosterone being higher in men and estrogen tends to be higher in women. So we want to check the levels of both of these hormones and make sure they're within an ideal range. Another good indicator is the actual number of cells. This can be done with a CBC or a complete blood count. Now you want to look at the amount of hemoglobin in the blood which binds the oxygen to deliver to your cells. You also want to look at the number of platelets as well as the number of white blood cells. The next biomarker is albumin. This is the strongest indicator of a healthy liver is by looking at the albumin count in the body and making sure that's within a normal range. For the kidneys, you want to look at the amount of creatine and urea present in the blood and make sure this also stays within the normal range. Next, look at the nutritional biomarkers, which are most indicated by checking the levels of vitamin D along with the vitamin B12. According to research, healthy circulation is strongly indicated with levels of vitamin D, vitamin B12, and the presence of iron. A lack of B12 or a lack of iron can result in nutritional deficiencies leading towards anemia. Another interesting biomarker that we've discovered over the past several years is the length of the telomeres. Now, telomeres are tiny little protein filaments that bind to our DNA when the cell divides. And as we age, these telomeres get shorter and shorter over time. So by measuring the length of telomeres can give us an underlying indication of our biological age and how fast the aging process is unfolding within the cells of our body. So remember, good healthy blood and good circulation is directly connected to a long, healthy life. And remember to find a qualified physician to do a good, thorough blood analysis and complete blood count. If there's anything off or any imbalances, it's ideal to check every few months to make sure you return back to that normal range. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and let me know in the comments below what are some of your favorite ways to boost your circulation and have healthy blood for a long, healthy life. Thank you very much. May the health be with you.